So for today, we're going to be looking at the dumb arm exotics that the warlocks got. I can never fucking say this name, but we're going to be looking at how it looks and how it shaders. And yeah, we're going to be looking at all that because I should have done this in the previous season, but I just did not have time. So if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, it really does help because a huge portion of people are actually not subscribed. So if you can do me a favor, like, comment, sub, hit the bell notification because that also does help. Also remember that the Discord is open. So if you want to join, definitely join. Just go to the description and the invite should be right there. So other than that, let's get into it. So before we get started with the actual example sets, we're going to be looking at the actual shadering because this is what we did for the Hunter and Titans, and this is technically an exotic review specifically for the fashion of it. So let's look at shadering while I talk about this exotic. So here are the shadering, and I think these are really cool. I genuinely do think these are cool. My only gripe again is just the fact that the fire does not change color. Also the this insignia right here, and I think this as well does not change color as well, so that's also kind of annoying, but I mean, people are gonna find ways around it. The cool thing is that it does shader pretty decently, so like at least it doesn't shader like dog shit, which is something I can't say for the hunters because the hunter sets they shader like dog shit. So that's pretty much it for the first one. Let's look at the second one, which I just realized I didn't do this for the Hunter or Titans, which means I have to put those in the videos as well. Whatever. So this one's also really cool. Again, the only problematic part is the fact that the fire glow does not change color. So just be aware of that. I know that might be annoying for some people. Definitely I am some people. So that's just kind of just to be expected, to be quite honest. So yeah, I'm probably just going to do the first page because honestly, that's more than you guys would have gotten previously. You guys would have just got like 4 shaders. So yeah, we'll probably just do one page even though I continue to go on. So yeah, let's get on to the example sets. So here is the first example set, Sunlit Mask with obviously the exotic, Dawnsinger robes, Hexer boots, and then Gladius Bond. So obviously I'm going for a fire look because the fucking exotic literally has fire, so obviously it makes sense that I would go for a fire look. So Dawnsinger robes and Hexers, or not, my bad, Dawnsinger robes with the Gladius Bond is gonna do a good job at showcasing that fire. If you wanted a little bit more fire, obviously you can do another Dawnsinger piece, which would be the boots. I just didn't want to do that because I just genuinely didn't really seem interested in doing that. So you could do something like this, obviously with the solar glow. If you wanted the helmet instead, the sunlit helmet does have a glow variant to it. I'm not a big fan of it, which is why I don't own it. But the other one would be, I can never find this bitch, even though it's like one of my favorite ornaments. This one. So you can do this one, and obviously with the solar glow, it's gonna look really cool. Actually, let's go check it out real quick because I do want to actually see it. Yeah, that looks already really cool. And if I'm being honest, you don't even need to use a shader that has an orange glow because all of this is already fixed. So yeah, realistically, you could do something like this, and that's gonna look pretty decent. I mean, to be fair, I like this one because it's red. I'm a very simple person, bro. I'm being honest with y'all. But honestly, yeah, you could do a bunch of stuff if you really wanted to. Because again, like I said, there is no glow that is changeable in this one. Everything is fixed. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the first set. I don't have a second set. I mean, actually, I do. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go showcase it real quick. I might as well stay on and talk to you guys about it. I genuinely do like this exotic. Like functionally, it's super fun. But I also think like visually, it just looks really beautiful. For this one, I guess we can. It doesn't really matter what we use for the boots because the boots are pretty much covered up. So in this instance, you could really do whatever the fuck you want if I'm being quite honest. But I'm probably just gonna do this one, and then the bond, I'm probably just gonna do this one. Or actually, no, we'll do this one. And shader wise, I think it was this one. Yeah. So this is the one I came up with. I think this one's pretty cool. To be fair, we did get this one not too long ago, so you could do this one instead if you wanted. And I think this one looks pretty cool as well. But I would change the bond for something that's like more tactical, which would probably be this one right here. Yeah, probably like that would be the better choice. Like I like these exotics. They look really cool. If warlocks had more cabal pieces, I feel like that would be the better choice because then you could really do some cool stuff. I'm hoping we get more cabal, like just enemy armor in general, because we don't really have that much. Titans, I think, have one, and then that's it. I think that's the only Cabal set aside from the older like raid stuff. But let me know what you guys think about the first set. And as for Benevolent Scales, this is what I came up with, and I think this one came out kind of hard, dog. So Carapace cover, Chroma Cloak robes, Carapace boots, and then Triceratops bond. So the only thing that I find kind of annoying on this one is the fact that like the chest piece shader's like dog shit. That being said, there is a shader now that is a 1-to-1 to this shader effect right here. The only problematic thing about that is the fact that like we're using fire, so I would want to retain that fire as best as I could. Or you could really do not you, because you look like caca, but you could just do this one right here and call it a day and then use the new shader. I feel like that would be pretty decent. I think the closest one I have would be this one, right? You can do something like this, and I feel like this actually doesn't look the worst shit in the world. Like, it looks pretty decent, but I think I would still like use this just because it's all horny and sorry, I'm stupid. Oh, the horns looks really cool, and then the horns, yeah. So I feel like I would just do that instead. Bond, honestly, you could leave it or take it at this point. I would probably just do this shit because, yeah, that looks kind of fucking menacing, bro. So I definitely like this one a lot. I don't know if I'll get the ornament or not. We'll see. But yeah, Warlocks, let me know what you guys think. I had a lot of fun making y'all sets as well. Like I do say that a lot, but I genuinely do mean it. So let me know what you guys think. I appreciate y'all coming to this point. Remember, the Discord is open, and like, comment, subscribe really does help. Other than that, be safe. I will see you guys later.